Dear students, in today's class, we are going to study about the beautiful lesson that is Bipin Choudhury's Lapse of Memory. The word memory made us very tricky to understand sometimes when we fail to recall whatever that we are asked to do. So let us know about the lesson how Bipin Choudhury's Lapse of Memory. Yes, here as you can see the title Bipin Choudhury's Lapse of Memory. Here memory is lost just because of his life. Now before you read, let us go forward about free reading activity. Do you have a good memory? It is asked for us whether our memory is good or not. Let us say that yes or no. If our memory is good, we can say yes. Otherwise, we can say that no. Has your memory ever played any tricks on you? Yes, it is obviously because, dear children, if your mother told you to bring something from the market, so when you go to the market, you felt some problem wherein in your memory, and you fail to recall what your mother told you to bring. So that is what the tricks that memory is played on you. Forgetfulness often puts you in a tight spot. It's in difficult situation. Why? Because each and every time you used to say that why what your mother told you to bring again and again by hitting your mind. So you are trying to recollect the thing that your mother told you to bring, but forgetting a part of your life completely may drive you crazy. Yes, definitely. It made us to feel crazy. Why? Because you are hitting your mind to recollect what I was asked to bring, right? In this story, Bipin Babu goes nearly crazy because he cannot recollect his stay at Ranchi. So, in this story, we are going to study about Bipin Babu, how Bipin Babu made him very tricky to understand the concept about Ranchi, whether he has traveled or not. He has never been to Ranchi. Yes, definitely, according to him. He insists, though there are many witnesses to the contrary. Even though he noticed many witnesses, but he couldn't recognize the memory that he stayed within Ranchi. What is the suspense all about? So, what is about that suspense? Let us know how this memory made very tricky to him to understand. Yes, let us go forward. Every Monday on his way back from work. So here, his way back, his way back. Here we can say it is referring to Bepin Choudhury, right? Bipin Choudhury, from his work, when he finished his work from his office, when he started to go forward, go towards his house, Bipin Choudhury would drop in Kalicharan's new market. So at the time when he started to uh, go forward his house, he has a habit to visit Kalicharan's new market to buy books, crime stories, ghost stories, and thrillers. See, these are the concept. These are the interesting ideas of the concept that Bepin Babu wanted to read from these books. He had to buy at least five. So at least five books he has to buy when he visit this market. A time to last him through the, the week. He lived alone was not a good mixer. So he lived alone. This words itself says that he is not a good mixer. Mixer in the sense is not friendly with other people. So he has to do his work and he's alone. He doesn't want to mingle with anybody. So that is what his nature. Had few friends. So his friendship also limited because he's not interested about this concept and didn't like spending time in idle chat. Idle chat, unnecessary routine conversation. He doesn't want to communicate with anybody too much. So it is also limited in his life. Today, at Kalicharan's, Bipin Babu had the feeling that someone was observing him from close quarters. See, when he was in the library, I mean that shop, a new shop, new market shop, and there he felt that someone was observing with very, I mean, we can say that very near to him. Why? Because he came to know that the person he is watching him, he knew him very well. That is the way he is watching. That's why he felt like this. He turned round and found himself looking at a round faced. So he tried to see or watch who is he. That's why he turned and found himself. There he found him as round faced. So description meek looking, meek, innocent, or quite humble. So that is the way that man is looking towards him, who now broke into a smile. See, after looking towards him, so he interrupted with a smile because Bipin Choudhury noticed him, what he is doing. I don't suppose you recognize me. Have we met before? Asked Bipin Babu. So Bipin Babu got confused about this man. Why? Because he's staring at him. So he asked him, have we met before? Or have you recognized him? Like that, he asked him. The man looked greatly surprised. We met every day for a whole week. I arranged for a car to take you to the Woodrow Falls. There, man replied. So, how great, surprised, amazing. How we met every day for a whole week. So, he told that he met with him each and every day, that whole week time, and he is the person who arranged car to Bepin Babu to take him to Woodrow Falls. Look at the picture here. Bipin Babu is referring some of the books from this shop. Somewhere here, that man looking and watching him with close quarters. In 1958, look at the day, look at the year. In 1958, in Ranchi, my name is Parimal Ghosh. So he replied that he introduced himself about his name is Parimal Ghosh. In the year 1958 in Ranchi, he met him. Now, Bipin Babu realized that it was not he, but this man who was making a mistake. But Bipin Babu, he is very sure about he didn't go to Ranchi. He never traveled towards Ranchi because his memory is not stored about the matter regarding Ranchi, and also this man who is Parimal Ghosh is a unknown to him. Bipin Babu had never been to Ranchi, so he is very sure about that. He didn't go to Ranchi. He had been at the point of going several times, but never made it. But somewhere in his mind says about he is trying to go to Ranchi many times, but he never visit this place. He smiled and said, "Do you know who I am? Who I am?" So who is that? This man asked him. So what is the reply? The man raised his eyebrows, bite his tongue, and said, so what is the reply of this man? Do I know you? Who doesn't know Bepin Choudhury? Look at the positive answer that is given by this man. He told that who doesn't know about Bipin Babu. So he's replied like how Bipin Babu is like a popular person. Bipin Babu now turn towards the bookshelves. So somewhere he thought that that memory he couldn't recollect about Ranchi and this man. That's why he didn't show some interest towards this matter, and he is staring at bookshelves because he went there to buy books and said, "Still, you are making a mistake." Again, see, staring towards bookshelves, and he doesn't want to look at this man because he doesn't want to give interest towards him. That's why he is saying that, "Still, you are a mistake." So, this man made or getting mistake about this incident. One often does. I have never been to Ranchi. Look at the reply. So many times this sentence is repeated again and again. Bipin Babu is stressing this word. Why? Because he doesn't want to say about that Ranchi and Ranchi trip. Whether he knew or not, we don't know. But he replied that he has never been to Ranchi. The man now laughed aloud. Man didn't believe at him. He laughed aloud. What are you saying, Mr. Chowdhury? You had a fall in Hudru and cut your knee. So this is the um, event which has happened wherein Ranchi. Somewhere this man said, um, Bepin Babu, he fall down wherein Hudro falls, and he cut his right knee. Right knee, the place where after thigh. I brought you iodine. Iodine is brought to apply the place where the cut, wherein knee. I had fixed up a car for you to go to Netherhut the next day. So this man Parimal goes who arranged car to Bipin Babu in order to go to Netherhut the next day. But you couldn't because of the pain in the knee. But Bepin Babu he failed to travel towards Nettarat because there is a pain wherein knee. Can't you recall anything? So all this incident is told by this Parimal Ghosh, but he couldn't recollect those memories. And again, he is asking yes or no whether he could recollect or not. Someone else was also in Ranchi at the time. Again, he came to know that he wanted to give one more incident or concrete proof of this visit. Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee, someone who is accompanied with him at the time were in Ranchi. So he is Dinesh Mukherjee, Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee. You stayed in a bungalow in the sense the large house is made with lawn and all. You said you didn't like hotel food and would prefer to have your meals cooked by a bawarchi. He told each and everything in the place where in Ranchi, what happened there. He stayed in a bungalow, and you said you didn't like hotel food. So each and everything is shared to him to recollect the incident about Ranchi. Even the food which is preferred by this Bawarchi, because Bepin Babu he didn't like hotel food. That's why the cook is appointed. His name Bawarchi, Mr. Mukherjee State. See here, Bawarchi is not the name. Is a common noun is used to say his job. Mr. Mukherjee stayed with his sister. You had a big argument about the moon landing, remember. So the place where in the bungalow something is happen between them. It's about debate, right? So they were talking about moon landing, and he asked him to recognize or recollect about moon landing. I'll tell you more. You always carried a bag with your books in it on your sightseeing trips. So he came forward again. He's adding one more memory about how he's going towards the site while watching in all. Along with him, he used to carry some of the books in the form of bag. Am I right or not? Again, he's guessing that, asking yes or no whether he is right or wrong. Bepin Babu spoke quietly. His eye is still on the books, but he didn't want to take interest towards this man. Why? Because the matter which is discussed with him is meaningless. Why? Because he has never been to Ranchi in his mind. So his eyes is still on the books. Which month in 58 are you talking about? Look at the question is asked by this Parimal Ghosh. Is it Parimal Ghosh or Bepin Babu? Bepin Babu. Yes. The man said October. So Bepin Babu asked him in which month. So in reply, man said that October. No, sir, said Bepin Babu. Bipin Babu is very sure about he didn't go to Ranchi, and he said no. So we didn't travel to Ranchi in October. I spent puja in 58 with a friend in Kanpur. You are making a mistake. Goodbye. Good day, right? So in this way, at this time, so in the month October, he was in in Kanpur with his friend and performing puja, right? So in the year 58. So it's highly impossible. You are making a mistake. Good day. Uh, he said like that, and he went towards his work. But the man didn't go, nor did he stop talking. So he doesn't want to go to anywhere. He wanted to make this man who is a Bipin Babu to aware or awake about the incident. Very strange. One evening, I had tea with you in a veranda of your bungalow. You spoke about your family. You said you had no children. and that you had lost your wife 10 years ago. So, all this matter is revealed. He wanted to make him to believe about the trade. That's why he told about his family story. What Bepin Babu is revealed at a time where in the veranda, the bungalow. Your only brother had died insane, which is why you didn't want to visit the mental hospital in Ranchi. So each and everything is told to him to believe that he went to Ranchi. So it may be that his wife, his mother, his brother, his children, all this incident is recollected to him. When Bipin Babu had paid for the books and was leaving the shop, the man was still looking at him in utter disbelief. All these things is revealed about Bepin Babu, but Bepin Babu didn't agree to believe what Parimal Ghosh said about all this, and he is ready to go home or his work by paying the amount that he wanted to pay to the shopkeeper in the bookstore. So this is what the story. So let us meet about second part. Let's stop here. Have a nice day.